Hi, Yuko here. Today's topic is Shinto, the Japanese religion to appreciate all creations. Shinto is very unique. There are no scripture, no ancient scroll, no doctrine, no teaching, and you can pray to any gods. 8 million gods to choose from. And no founder. Then who made this religion? How could Shinto survive as a religion so long? Let's find out.
Shinto is a folk religion created around 200 BC by ancient Japanese. There are many gods in Shinto. Not only living things such as people, animals, and plants, but also everything in the universe, such as mountains, water, fire, and the sun, can be deified in Shinto. The highest deity is Amaterasu, the god of the sun, the Japanese imperial family's ancestor. Religions commonly have the scriptures, the Bible in Christianity, the Torah in Judaism, and the Quran in Islam. Scriptures are for studying the religious doctrine and the daily commandments. However, Shinto has no scripture, no doctrine. It is close to a naturally born way of thinking and daily living, and there is no rule. In Christianity, there was Jesus Christ. In Buddhism, there was Buddha, and in Islam, there was Muhammad. In Shinto, there was no founder. Every religion has a God who has absolute power. By believing in God and its power, being successful or having a happy life is one of the main goals of the religion. Therefore, the scriptures describe what you should do to meet goals. However, in Shinto, there is no doctrine or precept. You don't need to worship Amaterasu, the supreme god in Shinto, the highest god in the genealogy. People can choose freely what they want to worship. Since ancient times, the Japanese have had a strong belief, we are alive with the grace of the great nature. If nature breaks down, there will be no water and no food. We cannot live. For this reason, they recognized various existence of nature as being very precious, and began to worship them as gods with the meaning of gratitude, thank you for making the most for us. Nature is not always our ally. Sometimes it is a great threat to human life, such as causing a disaster or causing a rampant epidemic. Therefore, they began to worship the awe-inspiring nature with the meaning of the prayer, please calm down your anger. This applies not only to nature but also to specific people. People who had made great contributions to society have become deified in the sense of gratitude, and those who have seemed to be vengeful spirits have become deified in the sense of fear. The Japanese worship all creations as gods, with the meaning of appreciation and awe. This is the reason why there are so many gods in Japan. In Japan, there are 2 different religious facilities, the shrines for Shinto and the temples for Buddhism. The Japanese visit both of them. In the United States, Jews don't go to mosques, and Muslims don't worship at churches. However, in Japan, most people go to both shrines and temples to pray. They can naturally pray to entirely different gods. A shrine is a place to pray and perform rituals for cleansing defilement and pursuing a happy life while you are alive. A temple is a place to practice to become like a Buddha. Still, to most Japanese, it is mainly for funeral ceremonies, to send off the deceased person to a peaceful world. You need temple when you die. Therefore, the Japanese perform rituals at shrines many times, soon after they are born until they die. When they die, the temple performs its funeral, and they enter the temple-managed graves. The Japanese seem to worship a lot of gods, but it is more likely that everyone believes vaguely in a bigger God who created this world. This God is different from the object-based gods they pray to in their daily life. They restrict themselves and do good deeds, because they think God is always watching them.
How was today's story? Did you know shrines' footprint and dimensions are very similar to the Bible's tabernacle, a place for worshiping God? First tabernacle was built around 1500 BC, long time ago. In the tabernacle, The place where the ark, the holy object, was placed was separated from other sanctuary. Only a few people who were allowed could enter that holy place. It's the same at the shrine. A holy place is separated from the worshiping place. Only a few Shinto priests can enter the holy place. Also, attached facilities are almost the same. And the tabernacle was movable. It was moved once in a while. Ancient shrines were not permanent buildings. Some big shrines are still moved to their locations every certain years. Why the tabernacle and the shrine are similar? It's so interesting. I gotta make a new video about this. Okay, that's it for today. See you soon. Bye bye.